Hello guys, just Gavin here, and back again, and about time to... That was absolutely terrible, I'm so sorry. In all seriousness though, I'm back! It's been a while, hasn't it? But now, with a better microphone and a much more matured voice than this...
Hello everyone, it's Gavin7 here, and welcome back to the final episode of Five Nights at Freddy's. Today we're gonna go...
Yep, this is going to my cringe collection. Anyways, we're going a bit off topic. Let's talk about one of my favorite games of 2019, Dark Deception. I've actually been wanting to talk about this game as far back as March, but with developer vlogs, new info, and goddamn school exams, I didn't really have enough time to do such a video. But now, I feel confident that nothing will go wrong this time, so... let's talk about it. For those who don't know what Dark Deception is, well, why didn't click on this video in the first place? But for the one person who clicked this video by accident, or has autoplay enabled, Dark Deception is a story-driven first-person horror maze game, where there's nowhere to hide, nowhere to catch your breath, run or die, it's your choice, roam in a realm of nightmares mazes with a mysterious woman, your only hope travels to find a way to escape the darkness. It's an amazing game, you should check it out, subscribe and follow Glowstick, they're amazing, you should support them as much as you possibly can. Buy the full game, all chapters, do it now, or else it comes to your house and burn down the ground! Got that? Got it? Good. Let's get started. As you probably know, Dark Deception contains a total of 5 chapters, 2 of which are already available, and the third one being right around the corner. Chapter 3 actually was the only chapter so far that I was very excited about. Now for chapters 1 and 2, yeah, I knew that they existed and stuff, but I was never there. But with chapter 3, I dived right into the hype train. Also, I'm not gonna be talking about chapter 4 today, because I don't have enough time to talk about both of them, since I wanted to release this video before chapter 3 releases. You all read the title, let's begin theorizing about chapter 3. We interrupt this little broadcasting to bring you an important advertisement. Currently in the works there is a Dark Deception fan game called Dark Deception Dreadducky'squest. Quest. In this 2D platformer you take control of Ducky, going on a quest to find his friend Darcy... how do you even pronounce it? Darcy, okay. His friend Darcy Ducky, after receiving a call from her in the stranger's sewers, saying that she's in danger and in a desperate need of his help. This game is created by the indie team Funknown Games and is said to be released late 2019 to 2020. We don't really know. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, GameJolt, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keyword our, because I'm also working on it. No joke, look at the team of developers tab on our YouTube channel, and there's me, right there. Anyways, thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of the show. Okay, like I said, let's get started. Chapter 3, similarly to 2, will contain 2 levels. Stranger Sewers, inhabited by the dreadduckies, and the Crazy Carnival. Get it? Carnival? Evil? Evil? And the award for the best pun in 2019 goes to Glowstick Entertainment. Seriously, Glowstick? Really? Anyways, Crazy Carnival how do we even pronounce it?
Crazy Carnival.
Thank you, Vince. Contains the possibly crazy clown gremlin. Yoshi, we already know about this. Let's cut to the theories, damn it! I know. I just want to extend this video to 10 minutes for money. That's all. So I'm just gonna assume that you've already watched both devlogs 5 and 6. And if you haven't, then do it. So let's begin talking about Stranger Sewers. Our starting point will be in this area, and we can see that there are some wooden planks right there. Now, it's not confirmed yet, but it's my theory that these wooden planks will be some sort of trap. They could break on impact, causing you to fall down to a lower level of the sewers. This is further proven by one of the devlogs, where Vince said, quote, "There will be various types of traps. Some will be timed, others will be triggered, and some more will be environmental hazards."
Some are timed and some are triggered. Now later on there will be environment hazards as well, and that may involve things like holes in the ground or pits.
After that, we'll go to what I assume is the main lobby of the sewers. You see, the way these lobbies work in Dark Deception is that they introduce you to the way the enemies will act in the level. The monkey in the elevator looks around, constantly looking for something, hinting towards the fact that they're constantly pursuing you. Agatha teleports on top of the stage, showing you that it can do that while looking for you. The gold watcher statue thing will turn towards your direction when you're not looking at it, showing the whole red light, green light strategy going on here. So it's fair to assume that this area will introduce us to the mechanics of the dreadducky. How will it be introduced exactly? Well, this is where we're reach to the end, because it's quite difficult to tell honestly. For now, let's focus on the dreadducky's mechanics. What we know so far is that the dreadducky grows some thick legs and begins pursuit. Also, there are a lot, and I mean a lot of dreadduckies in the sewers, but only one, the thick one, could possibly kill you. This is obviously some speculation, but here's where it gets interesting. My theory is that there will be only one lethal dreadducky. But what about the others, you may ask? Well, the other dreadduckies could serve as an obstacle of some sorts. In my opinion, the dreadducky's mechanics will be hide and seek style. The little dreadducky will be searching for you constantly, and if it sees you, you'll have to quickly get away from its line of sight, because otherwise it will be able to stun you with its long range attack, the Ducky Jr. Not an official name, just something I came up with and I think it sounds cool, so yeah. Running in water is tough, and since the sewers are filled with it, which means that our speed will be drastically decreased when trying to navigate on it, we'll have to learn boost and teleportation powers more than ever to get away from the lethal dreadducky. The other, not lethal dreadduckies, will become a huge obstacle and annoyance, since they're everywhere, and, most likely than not, will block our way, forcing us to navigate around them. They could also be a lot more dangerous. How? It's simple. Noise. Touching one of the duckies will generate some duck sounds or something, letting the little dreadducky to easily find our exact location. Running in water could also generate noise, so we'll have to avoid it, alongside the other dreadduckies. These, coupled with everything else, will make Stranger Sewers the hardest level so far, requiring the most attention out of all the others. As for the level itself, I'm not so sure. I mean, this is probably a secret room or something, but that's all I got. Not even the boss of this level, Doomed Ducky, has enough information to justify its inclusion on this video. We don't even know if it's a boss fight or not, not even how the battle itself will play. But let's close things off with two things: the new power and the soundtrack. Telepathy, as it's called, will be a new power, and honestly, I have no idea what it will be used for. As a way to open the giant doors in the sewers? But then what use will you have to help us get a better rank on older levels, like speed boost and teleportation did? As an extra thing that shows us the real dreadducky? Yeah, that could be it, and it'll be useful in the older levels for S ranks. But isn't it the point of the level, the dread you feel hiding away from this terrifying creature? My final and most interesting theory is that it'll make us able to walk through walls, without breaking the boundaries of the game, of course. It makes sense since we have to use the power to get through that X door in the entrance to the level. Also, it'll be useful to taking shortcuts in all the levels and will help us avoid the dreadducky burrowing through the sewer walls. Also, to make it less overpowered, it'll have a long refill/reload, and if it ends while you're inside a wall, it will push you back in bounds, or worse, kill you. It'll be a risk or reward system, which will be interesting to say the least. Lastly, we'll have the soundtracks of the level, and surprisingly there isn't too much to talk about here. They're Just Duckies will be the main theme of the level, when there's no danger close to you. It's Time to Live is definitely the chasing theme, intense with maximum anxiety rising. It could also play as the nightmare is collapsing, and us running by the portal. Finally, Rising Terror will most likely be used in the encounter with Doomed Ducky. That's about it though, but we're still not done. We have one more level to talk about: Crazy Carnival, aka the Clown Gremlins. The Crazy Carnival begins in this lovely area. Yeah, there's nothing to add, except for this part right here. That purple web thing will block the entrance to future zones, until we've collected all the soul shards in the other ones. We'll talk more about the level itself later. For now, let's discuss the star of the show, the clown gremlins. These little buggers are supposedly very small, though I haven't seen them in-game if you discount the animations and jumpscare showcase made in Block 6. But you know what they say, it doesn't matter how big it is, it's all about how you use it. The clown gremlins will gang up on you, trying to overpower you with sheer numbers. The way they'll work is that they'll use that clown car in order to multiply the amount of them in the area. Like Vince said, we'll have to use the new power, the primal ability, in order to neutralize the amount of them, basically scaring them away, which could also be used on older enemies as some sort of force pushing the monsters away from us. And that's about it. Unlike the Dread Ducky, we do have quite a few information as to how these guys will work, minimizing what I have to speculate about them. And I take that back, we still have the level itself to talk about. In the lobby, in front of the starting area, we can see a carousel in the middle of the place, with two paths to go to. The left one is blocked, so we have to go to the right. That will lead us to the tent, which seems to be an area in and of itself, since you can see the black void emitting from what I can assume is the entrance to the tent. We will then have to traverse a clown obstacle course to a roller coaster ride out of all places, and ending things off with the fan house. We don't see much of it apart from this mirror maze, which is actually quite nostalgic to me, since there was a mirror maze area in an old amusement park I used to visit. Anyways, I'm getting a bit off topic. This mirror maze area shows one of the main features of the carnival: traps. We see this jack-in-the-box thing and it looks downright disgusting, like wow. And this dual hammer swing, as I like to call it, and that's about it. I honestly don't really have any ideas for potential traps in this level, which kinda sucks since this is the most trap-heavy level in this game. If any of you guys have any ideas, please let me know down below in the comment section. I'd love to see your ideas. There's also Goliath Clown, the quote-unquote boss of the level. But just like with Ducky, there's a severe lack of information on him. To end things off, we have the soundtrack of the level, which is the biggest list of songs in Dark Deception so far. We have Big Top Trouble and Departing Sanity as the calm and change themes respectively, which will play in the tent, Obstacle Course, and maybe the roller coaster ride, I'm not so sure. We have Funhouse Folly, which, you guessed it, will play in the Funhouse, and last but definitely not least, it's Showtime, which seems to be the boss music / Goliath Clown's theme. Of course, this is just my interpretation of the songs, and who knows, I could be completely wrong. I hope not. Anyways guys, that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, this is my opinion, so if it differs on yours, then it's okay. Of course, these are just theories, so if they turn out to be true, then that's great. They are made just for fun and because I want so desperately to talk about one of my favorite games of all time. So with that said, leave your theories in the comments down below if you want to, and who knows, I might make a part 2 about chapter 3 if that's the case. But don't think I'm done yet, because there'll be a lot to talk about in chapter 4. I can't wait to share you my theories on that one after chapter 3 releases, of course. For now, let's just patiently wait for it to come out. Anyways, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, dislike it if you didn't, and subscribe if you want. I'm not forcing ya. Come on. So, with all that good jazz said and done, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.